continue. Ninth one, supply of services by an author, music composer, photographer, artist or the like by way of transfer or permitting the use or enjoyment of a copyright covered, okay, relating to original literacy, dramatic, musical or artistic work to a publisher, music company, producer or the like. Okay. That means if any composer is giving the right to the producer, photographer giving the right of that photography, those kind of persons are covered here. To whom they are giving? To the music company or the producer or the like located in taxable territory. Example, you guys might have heard A.R. Rahman. Alright?
Yes, sir.
Okay. There is a producer who approaches A.R. Rahman for the music for his film. A.R. Rahman will approach some other composers or some other songwriters. The song will be written and given to the A.R. Rahman, music composer. He will compose that music and he will give the music right to the producer. Here tell me, is A.R. Rahman receiving the service or giving the service of music composing?
Giving the service.
Giving the service. Who is the receiver? Producer. In that case, producer will have to pay the GST of the amount of fees charged by the A.R. Rahman for composing the music. Okay, this is, please remember, music composer may be author. What the author will do? Author will write the books. It will be given the rights to the publisher, who in turn makes the payment to the author, and he publishes the content in the books, and that books will be sold to the customers or consumers. This is how it happens now. Taxman or Bharat or whatever the publications are there, no? This is how it works. 9A. Same thing, author. Okay. In this, there was an amendment. If author gives the declaration that I will only make the payment of the GST, then no reverse charge is applicable. If author doesn't give any consent for the payment of the GST, then the RCM will be applicable. See, author has taken the registration and the GST and filed a declaration. Okay, in that case, RCM is not applicable. Under forward charge, it is taxable. Supply of services by the members of overseeing committee to Reserve Bank. That means the bank will appoint some committee to see the activities or the functioning of the banks. For that, RBI will make the payment to the committee. committee, whatever the payment it receives, for which RBI has to make the GST payment to the government. Okay. Easy. There is nothing, everything will be given in the question. See. Services supplied by individual direct selling agent. Direct selling agent should be individual, other than body corporate, partnership firm or limited liability partnership firm, to banks or NBFCs. In that case, whatever the services is provided by bank, provided by individual to the bank or NBFC, on which RCM is applicable. Had it been services provided by partnership firm, then forward charge mechanism will happen. They frame the question, services of direct selling agent by partnership firm. You have they give the amount 10 lakhs. You will have to tell whether it is taxable as reverse charge or forward charge. If it is forward charge, you should not include that 10 lakhs amount under banking company's value. Okay. Next, services provided by business facilitator. It could be any person to a banking company. That means any business facilitator provides the services to the bank for providing the facilitation service. Banking company has to make the GST payment of whatever the amount paid to the business facilitator. Services provided by an agent of business correspondent to business correspondent. There are a group of people or some organizations who works as business correspondent. They appoint some agents to work on their behalf. Whatever the agent gives the services to the business correspondent, that business correspondent has to make the GST payment under reverse charge mechanism. Straightforward, only thing you need to understand, to whom it is applicable, to whom it is not applicable in these cases. Security services provided to body corporate or registered person. Any security services. You guys have seen no securities standing in front of the gate in the malls, everything. If the recipient is the registered person, then whatever the amount paid as professional charges to the security agency, on which GST is to be paid under RCM by the recipient of the security services. Security services normally RCM. Understood? Okay. Mark this one as important. 15-1. Here you guys need to concentrate a little. Services provided by way of renting of any motor vehicle designed to carry passengers, where the cost of fuel is also included in the consideration charge from the service recipient provided to a body corporate. What they are selling? One motor vehicle. Okay. I'll just write it here. Renting of motor vehicle to body corporate. Please understand. Provided to body corporate. Body corporate means what? Body corporate means what?
Any business concern.
No. Business entity has wider scope. Body corporate means which is registered under Companies Act. Normally companies. Right? Body corporate. Okay, renting of motor vehicles to body corporate. It depends on the percentage. Okay, see, any person other than a body corporate who supplies the service to a body corporate and does not issue an invoice charging integrated tax at the rate of 12% to the recipient of the service does not any body corporate located in the taxable territory. That means see, Mr. X providing the services, motor vehicle renting into Mr. Y, GST 12%. Tell me whether RCM applicable or forward charge. Who is providing the service?
Mr. X.
Other than body corporate? Mr. X is other than body corporate, right?
Yes, sir.
To whom it is providing? He is providing?
To Mr. Y.
He is also other than body corporate?
Yes.
Then FCM is applicable, not RCM. Here, who is providing the service?
Mr. X.
Who is not a body corporate, right?
Yes, sir.
To whom it is providing?
Y Limited. Body corporate.
Body corporate. What is the percentage?
12%. Us.
Forward charge. Now, Mr. X, non-body corporate, motor vehicle, renting of motor vehicle to Y Limited to body corporate, GST rate 5% RCM.
Body corporate providing services to another body.
Body corporate providing the services to another body corporate. Right?
Yes, sir.
Whether RCM or FCM. See, any person
FCM.
other than body corporate. Any person other than body corporate. Here who is providing?
Extended body corporate.
Body corporate. Then no need to see the further. FCM. Are you guys understanding now? Okay. If doesn't issue an invoice, any person to body corporate, if the GST amount is 12% or more, then FCM. Does not means it should be less than 12, right? Yes or no? Does not means is it exceeding 12 or below 12? Hello? Does not issue invoice charging 12%. Is that mean below 12% or above 12%?
Below.
Below 12%. You will have to see whether if it is 12% FCM. If it is below 12, you have to see who is providing. If it is body corporate, then FCM. Other than body corporate, you have to see who is receiving. If recipient is other than body corporate, FCM. Body corporate, RCM. This one. RCM. Why? Provided by other than body corporate, to whom they are providing to body corporate. The rate of GST is 5%. Hence, it is RCM. You will get the question on this. Understood? Yes, Sanmita. Okay, guys. Next, services of lending of securities under security lending scheme of SEBI. Lender, that is a person who deposits the securities registered in his name or in the name of any other person duly authorized on his behalf with an approved intermediary for the purpose of lending under the scheme SEBI. You have securities capital market subject also there, no?
Yes, sir.
Maybe you might read, I don't know because I haven't studied. Borrower, that is a person who borrows the securities under the scheme through an approved intermediary of SEBI. Understood anything? Not understood? Mr. W. Okay. Has 10,000 shares of rupees 5,000. Lends 2,000 shares for a consideration of rupees 3 lakhs. Assume to shares of rupees 5,000 each. Lends. This word is important. It is not sale. This one is not sale. Lends. Lending means what? Will you get back or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What is the arrangement, the transaction? You and I will enter into an agreement. I know that you have certain companies' stock. What I will do, I will take the stocks and I will tell you that I will return the same number of stocks after few days or few months as per the scheme framed by SEBI. You agree and you give the shares to me. What I will do, today's current price is 1,500. At the end of the day, it touches 3,000. I will sell that shares 3,000 at rupees 3,000. I took 2,000 shares. I will sell it at 3,000. Now, shares is in your name. You have lent the shares to me. I sold the shares to another person. I received the cash. After 2 months, as per the agreement, I need to give back 2,000 shares. During that time, the share may be prevailing at 1,800. What I will do, I will purchase 2,000 shares, whatever I have sold, at 1,800. Along with that, per share 1,800, I will pay 100 rupees extra per share, assume. 1,900 rupees I will return along with the shares. Whatever the extra I pay 100 rupees, no, on which reverse charge has to be paid by me at the prescribed rate. This is called as stock lending, security lending scheme. Understood? Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 16th we are covered. 15th we are covered. 14th covered. 13 covered. 12 covered. 11 covered. 10 covered. 9 covered. Music director. 9 also covered. 9A covered. 8 covered. Recovery agent. Insurance agent 7 covered. Director covered. 5 we need to cover. 4 covered sponsorship. 3 covered arbitral. 2 covered advocate. 1 is GTA. Okay. See. Supply of services by a goods transport agency who has not paid integrated tax at the rate of 12% in respect of transportation of goods by road. Okay. What it is saying, GTA if I tell you, you guys may not understand like this. I'll just take TCS company. Okay. Sells goods to Infi Bangalore. case of, just I am taking Delhi sells goods to Infi Bangalore goods. What TCS do, or Infi for that matter, normally recipient of the goods will have to arrange the freight. What Infi will do, it approaches to GTA, VRL, Vijayananda Road Lines, to take the material from TCS godown at Delhi, deliver to Bangalore godown. Okay, for which GTA charges some amount. Now tell me who is providing services to whom in this case?
GTA is providing services.
GTA is providing services to Infi. If GTA charges 5% GST, then RCM is applicable. If GTA charges 12% GST, then FCM is applicable. Has not paid integrated tax at the rate of 12%. Has not paid. We are studying RCM. When RCM is applicable, if GTA doesn't charge us at 12%, RCM is applicable. If GTA charges 12%, FCM is applicable. Understood? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, one we covered. I think last one, 5 is left. If you guys okay with that, this is relating to exemption also is there. Okay, when we do the exemption, in that I will tell you how much it is RCM, how much it is FCM. There are some amounts involved, 5,000, business entity 20 lakhs, those things are there. It is relating to see this one. There are so many things. See, taxable under RCM, renting of immovable property, renting of immovable property. Okay, because we are going to study all these things again. Better see the amount involved, 5,000, business entity turnover 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 40 lakhs. Everything is there. We are going to study all these things. Speed post, express parcel post, acting as an agent, life insurance corporation, department of post, speed post, express parcel post, life insurance agency services. Everything we are going to study. Hence, once we study the exemption, there all these things we are going to study. Hence, I am skipping for that moment, that one. Why? Because we extensively study the same thing in exemption. Please study, don't worry. There ends RCM. Now the question comes, how to remember, sir? There are so many things. How to remember? Like, I'll just use RAI. immovable property. What are I comes? Insurance. A means arbitral tribunal, advocate. What else under A comes? Services.
Agencies.
Agency. Agent. Insurance agent, everything. What else? Next G. GTA. Government. What else? G. Or renting. Renting of motor vehicle to body corporate. Another A. Music director. Diagrams. Yes. Yes means sponsor. Sponsorship services. Security. What else? See, D. Director and direct selling agent. I will just explain here. Director and direct selling agent. I. Insurance agent. A. Advocate arbitral tribunal providing the services to business entity. G. Governmental services. GTA. Or recovery agent. Agent of business correspondent. Artist. Author. M. Music composer. Motor vehicle renting. Yes. Security services. Sponsorship. Security lending. All these comes under RCM. How to remember? Diagrams. Short word. If any of these things falls under diagrams, you have to apply RCM. Understood?
In RCM, if the GST is more than 12% or less than 12%.
No. That is only under GTA. In GTA, if GTA charges GST at 12%, forward charge. If GTA charges 5%, RCM. In all other cases, it is RCM.
Okay, sir.
Only with respect to motor vehicle and goods transport. There is a percentage. Otherwise, with respect to others, it will all be RCM only. Understanding, guys?